In the world of arm wrestling, few have left an indelible mark quite like Andrey Pushkar. Armed with unparalleled strength and technique, Pushkar carved his name in history by defeating two formidable opponents, the legendary Brzink and the powerhouse DENIS CYPLENKOV. With his relentless determination and sheer dominance, Pushkar became a force to be reckoned with, leaving a trail of defeated opponents in his wake. What were the key factors that contributed to Andrey Pushkar's dominance in the arm wrestling arena? Can Andrey Pushkar's technique and strength be replicated by other arm wrestlers, or was he simply in a league of his own? Join us as we discuss the rise of the legendary arm wrestler Andrey Pushkar. Born on April 9, 1985 in Ukraine, Pushkar discovered his passion for arm wrestling at a young age. He began competing professionally in the early 2000s and quickly established himself as a formidable force in the sport. Pushkar's dominance became evident as he started winning multiple national and international championships. His exceptional strength, explosive power, and technical prowess made him a force to be reckoned with. Pushkar's rise in the arm wrestling world was fueled by his relentless drive to succeed and his unwavering dedication to the sport. One of the most jaw-dropping moments in Andrey Pushkar's career occurred in 2003 when he faced off against Alexi Vovkovan, also known as Alexi Vovkovan. This was a crucial match, considering that earlier in the same year, Vovkovan had defeated renowned arm wrestlers Travis Badgent and Brzink, claiming the coveted #1 rank in the world. Can you imagine the pressure on Andrey Pushkar as he faced off against Alexi Vovkovan, who had already defeated top-ranked arm wrestlers earlier that year? Despite finding himself in a disadvantageous position with his hand control slipping away and his shoulder positioning not optimal, Pushkar refused to surrender. He transformed what seemed like an imminent flash pin for Vovkovan into an all-out war on the arm wrestling table. Incredible moments unfolded during the match, with Pushkar managing to regain a significant degree of shoulder connection, creating a glimmer of hope that he could potentially turn the tables and secure a pin of his own. Ultimately, Vovkovan transitioned to an inside move, committing his own shoulder and sealing the victory. However, the doubt that may have lingered regarding Andrey Pushkar's abilities was completely obliterated. As Andrey Pushkar's career progressed, he honed his devastating outside move, which became one of his signature techniques. When executing his top roll, Pushkar would strategically tuck his elbow slightly inside his body, while significantly dipping his leading shoulder. This positioning allowed him to unleash a massive side pressure hit, catching his opponents off guard. However, it also left his hand and wrist somewhat vulnerable. In 2007, Pushkar found himself pitted against the legendary Brzink, a renowned figure in the world of arm wrestling. During this highly anticipated match, it became evident that while Pushkar's side pressure hit was truly formidable, his hand and wrist strength had not yet reached the level of Brzink and his expertise. Brzink seized full hand control and ultimately defeated Pushkar with relative ease. Despite the loss, it was clear that there was still more to come from their rivalry. The encounter between Pushkar and Brzink in 2007 served as a valuable learning experience for Pushkar. It highlighted the areas where he needed to further refine his technique and strengthen his hand and wrist. In 2009, Pushkar faced off against Richard Lucha, who had previously engaged in intense battles with DENIS CYPLENKOV. Pushkar's encounter with Lucha showcased his dominance and technical prowess. Throughout the match, Pushkar executed flash pins with precision and seemingly effortless power, leaving Lucha unable to mount a successful defense. One of the defining moments in Pushkar's career came in 2010 when he faced off against Brzink again. Brzink was known for his unmatched versatility and had been a dominant force for decades. However, Pushkar displayed incredible determination and skill, managing to defeat Brzink multiple times in their encounter. This victory propelled Pushkar into the global spotlight and solidified his position as one of the top arm wrestlers in the world. Pushkar's success continued as he consistently showcased his exceptional talent and strength in various tournaments and super matches. In 2011, he faced off against the powerful American arm wrestler Travis Badgent, securing an impressive victory. Pushkar's ability to adapt his technique and exploit his opponent's weaknesses became a trademark of his style. During that period, a legendary rivalry began to unfold in the world of arm wrestling, DENIS CYPLENKOV versus Andrey Pushkar. These two titans of the sport found themselves facing off in the finals of nearly every tournament they participated in, and their rivalry extended to several super matches throughout their careers. Pushkar possessed a lightning-fast hit and refined technique, but Cyplenkov's sheer strength proved to be insurmountable. Pushkar's match against Dave Chaffee in 2012 was a true clash of titans. Chaffee, known for his immense strength and imposing stature, posed a formidable challenge to Pushkar. The match showcased Pushkar's strategic approach as he utilized his speed and agility to neutralize Chaffee's power. In a display of sheer determination, Pushkar emerged victorious, further solidifying his status as an elite arm wrestler. Continuing their rivalry, Pushkar and Brzink met again in 2013. This time, Pushkar demonstrated his growth and evolution as an arm wrestler. Displaying exceptional technique and raw power, Pushkar overwhelmed Brazink, securing multiple wins in their encounters. This marked a significant milestone in Pushkar's career as he overcame a formidable opponent who had previously posed a challenge. In 2013, Pushkar faced Siblinkov once again, showcasing their intense rivalry and the contrasting styles of the two competitors. While Pushkar exhibited lightning-fast hits and calculated moves, Cyplenkov relied on his immense arm power and endurance. These matches pushed Pushkar to his limits, and although victory eluded him in some instances, his tenacity and skill were evident throughout. However, everything changed in 2014. That year, Andrey Pushkar delivered a performance that left everyone in awe. The left-handed finals of the A1 Russian Open in 2014 gained considerable attention, featuring another showdown between DENIS CYPLENKOV and Andrey Pushkar. It became an incredible battle, living up to expectations, but as anticipated, Cyplenkov emerged as the victor. One of Pushkar's notable matches in this tournament was against Brzink, a competitor who had proven to be a formidable obstacle in the past. However, this time was different. Pushkar's performance against Brzink was nothing short of astonishing. He defeated Brzink multiple times, preventing him from slipping in their first encounter and subsequently flash pinning him in an astonishing display of speed and power. It was a sight that rarely unfolded in the realm of arm wrestling, as Brzink is renowned for his resilience and skill. Yet Andrey Pushkar managed to accomplish what few could, leaving audiences and arm wrestling enthusiasts in disbelief. In the 2014 A1 Open, Andrey Pushkar's dominance continued to astonish the arm wrestling community. He faced Uncle Todd, a renowned competitor, and effortlessly flash pinned him, showcasing his incredible speed and power. But the most astounding moment came when Pushkar went head-to-head with DENIS CYPLENKOV, a monumental challenge for any arm wrestler. In an extraordinary display of skill and strength, Pushkar managed to flash pin Cyplenkov multiple times. This achievement was unheard of, as defeating Cyplenkov in such a manner seemed nearly impossible. It was a historic moment for Pushkar, solidifying his status as a legend in the sport. In the world of arm wrestling, Andrey Pushkar's legacy shines bright. Despite his untimely passing at the age of 33, he achieved more than most could ever dream of, holding the #1 rank in the world, defeating some of the greatest arm wrestlers of his time, and leaving an indelible mark on the sport. Andrey's journey was tragically cut short, but his story continues to inspire and captivate, leaving us to wonder what more could Andrey Pushkar have achieved if he were still with us today.